Hi everyone, this is Shannon, and today I'm going to be showing you the things I bought from the Walmart and Amish greenhouse places today. And I think I also got a couple things at the Home Depot greenhouse for my garden. So here we go. Alright guys, so here we are with my nursery and plant, I guess, and seed haul that I just picked up. And again, this is in addition to, if you've seen my other video, I have another video about planting window gardens, and I show that I've already bought a lot of seeds. I really think I've mainly only bought seeds so far, so these are the first plants I've bought. I just wanted to buy some plants because some of the broccoli I've planted is still really tiny from the one I planted from seed, and I just like to stagger things in the garden because if you ever do any vegetable gardening, you know that a lot of times everything you plant comes ripe at the same time, which is fine if you're going to do a lot of canning and freezing. But if you just want to eat the vegetables during the summer, a lot of times you want things that are going to be ripe and ready to pick at 1 week, and then a few weeks later the next one's coming ready. So I want to just try to get some that are larger, and I can still plant my little ones too, so that I get some staggering there going on. So these are the ones I got from Home Depot. I got some cauliflower. As you can see, when I do grocery hauls, we eat a lot of cauliflower, so I thought I should probably try planting it this year. I've never grown it before, but I have grown broccoli and cabbage. Here's some broccoli. It looks really white in the picture, but in real life it's green. So cauliflower and broccoli plants look very much the same. And there's another broccoli, and these plants look okay. They look a little spindly, but really, because of the COVID stuff going on, Home Depot really didn't have a huge selection, so I just grabbed these because they looked okay. They don't look the best, but I think they might work okay. We'll see. And also, you want to get broccoli and cauliflower and stuff and cabbage planted early, because like my dad always has given me all kinds of gardening tips because he's a big gardener, and he always says, they're cold weather crops, so you don't want to wait to plant them till summertime because they kind of wilt in the heat and stuff. I picked up this really big I don't even know what kind of plant this is called. Let's see if it says anything on there. It says Palm Majesty, so I don't know what kind of plant that is, but it was only $9.58 on clearance. And as you can see, it's a pretty big plant that what I'm thinking of is it looks very tropical, and I was thinking I could put it out on my porch. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a porch makeover on my back porch pretty soon. I'm going to hopefully post some pictures of the before and after shots because we're just getting started thinking about what we're getting for it, so we really haven't done a lot yet. But I thought that would go really nice, and I really like to have a nice summer tropical feel with lots of plants out there. And it was only $10, so it does say that it likes to have it between let's see, it says it likes it between 60 and 90 degrees, so it's tropical obviously, and I'm definitely going to have to keep this inside my house for a while until it gets to be at least June. And the problem is I don't know how it's going to do if it drops really down in like the low 50s or even high 40s at night in New York State. In the summer even, I'm talking just in the summer. I hope it doesn't die, but I figured for less than $10 I can take a risk on that. And then I got these cherry red tomatoes, 2 of those. Again, I'm going to have more tomato plants than this. And I got 2 of the Parks Whopper improved hybrid tomato, so they're producing nice big regular sized tomatoes. I also have a bunch of Roma tomatoes I'm growing from seed, and some, I forget what they're called, but like the tomatoes on the vine. And I also have some cherry tomatoes. But my tomato plants, some of them are about this size right now, and they're looking okay, but a lot of them have gotten a little bit spindly because I haven't been able to get them outside. It's been really cold, It's April 21st, and we just had almost about a blizzard outside today. I'm in the southern part of New York, and we literally had like a blizzard outside today. So I haven't been able to get them from the window garden out into the outside very much because it's been very cold and windy, and so they're starting to get a little bit tall and thin looking instead of really fattening up. So I don't know. I'm not going to be able to save every one of the tomato plants I'm growing. So I thought I'd get a couple more. I want to get some really growing early. I need to extend my growing season because our season here where we live, it only goes from basically June 1st to end of August, maybe early September, and then we start to get frost again. So I'm trying to get a jump on that for the growing season so I can get more tomatoes. And here I got some from Walmart again. I got some peas, carrot seeds, tomato, another one in case I want to start a few more. I figured now is the time. If I don't get them started right now, I will be very behind on that. Cauliflower seeds, parsley seeds, cabbage seeds, broccoli, and pumpkin. And then I stopped at the Amish Nursery. We have Amish stores around here, and we also have Amish nurseries. It's really nice. It's very competitive with any big nursery. You go there, and there's 3 large greenhouse buildings that they heat with like a wood stove in the middle of the building, and it's got basically tarped over the whole building with a plastic greenhouse canopy, and they have all kinds of stuff. I bought these little cauliflower plants. They're much smaller than the ones I got from the Home Depot, but then again, if I can get these planted really soon, they might be a more hardy plant because they're not really tall and spindly. And then I got this stonehead cabbage plant. Last year we grew cabbage, and it was really nice. I love going out and just grabbing a cabbage that I can slice up and do a stir fry with the thinly sliced cabbage. I also like to just thinly slice it and make coleslaw, homemade coleslaw. So anyway, these strawberry plants, I'll show you sometime. I've got these raised bed gardens outside where I plant my vegetable plants. And then I also have 2 nice, probably about 12 by 3 foot raised bed strawberry beds. And I'm trying something different. I'll show you sometime what I'm trying. But I'm going to replant my strawberries. This is how they come bundled. And you have to take off this rubber band. And when you take off the rubber band, see if I can show you this. And when you take off the rubber band, you see that they're each separate like this. And that's one plant. So each bundle has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's getting dirt all over. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I would say about 15 to 18. No, probably more like 18 of these in one. So honestly, I probably shouldn't have got more than 2 bundles, and I got 3. Each bundle was $9. There's a lot of dirt around here on my table. I'll just wash that off. But basically, each one will grow its own strawberry plant. These things are the roots. You're seeing bare roots. And the only way you can do these bare root things is if you take some, till you get them planted, you have to take some like newspaper that's wet, that's been wet down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bundle that back up, and I'm going to wrap each of these bundles up with some wet newspaper and put them back in the paper bag or a plastic bag. And you don't want to leave it like that for long because it could get moldy and stuff. But if you just leave it like that for a day or so, it'll just keep those roots from drying out. It keeps them nice and moist, and then they plant just fine like that. And that's how a lot of places, if you actually order it from like a berry place or something, that's how they'll actually sell it. The bare root berry plants. And we've planted, sometimes we've ordered, we have a big red raspberry patch in our backyard, and we have ordered those in like from like the fruit catalogs, and they come bare root like this. And they usually come right in the box with shredded up newspaper that's all wet, shredded up newspaper. And as long as you keep them cool and damp like that, they usually will even last, I would say, even up to a week or so. But I'm planning on planting these in my garden in about 2 days, I think. It's supposed to be warming up. Right now it's a blizzard. It's supposed to be back up into the normal place where we should be at in April, which is like in the 50s or 60s. So that's it for my plants that I got and my seeds, and I hope you liked that, seeing it. And I'm going to probably be getting a lot more flowers coming up. I'll be also doing an update on all my plants that I've already planted, my window garden plants that I showed you, and how they're doing. I can tell you right now that I'm going to restart some of them because I think I just started them too early. A few of them, like my green beans. I still have a month before I can plant those out in my actual garden to transplant them. And so they're already like full grown, and they're a little bit spindly because they've been in the window. My dad warned me that would happen, and it surely did happen. So he was right. They need a lot of sun, and if they're not getting enough full sun, they just start to get bigger and bigger, but not in a healthy way, so they don't really produce the fruit that they're supposed to produce. So anyways, I'll show you all that coming up in another video. Stay tuned.